Hey everyone, now we're going to go through a module called Substitution using sample values. Let's begin. Okay, so we're all very familiar with equations that look something like this, right? And then they tell us, okay, x is equal to, let's say, 4, and now we need to solve for y. So what we do is we plug in 4, any place we see x, we get 12, that's 14, so we say, okay, great, y is equal to 14. So let's see how this works on a test. Now, when we have a more complicated question, like this one below, let's see how substitution using sample values can actually help us get to the right answer, where normally, if we thought about it intuitively, it would not. Why don't you give it a shot? Okay, so normally what people do is they'll say, okay, well, Melissa had 3 fewer apples than Marcia. Okay, she had 3 fewer apples than Marcia. And we need to know how many fewer apples she has altogether. Well, she started out with 3 fewer. And then look, she gave 2 more. So if she gave 2 more and she started out with 3 fewer, well, that would be 5 less, right? And then we would go and we say, oh, look, D's 5, and that would be our answer, and that would be the end of it. If you did that, you would definitely not get this question right. Let me show you how we can substitute a sample value to help us reason through this. So let's say Melissa started out with 5 apples, okay? And let's say that Marcia, we know that Melissa has 3 fewer apples than Marcia, so Marcia must have 8 apples to start with. So we know that she gave 2 apples to Marcia, so we're going to subtract 2 from here because she gave 2 away. And then Marcia, we actually added 2 because she gained 2 apples. So if we did this approach, now what kind of a difference do we have? That's right, 10 minus 3 is 7. So the answer is actually E, it's 7. Using substitution using sample values, we can take complex problems and we can simplify them so we can solve them quickly and easily. Let's go through a couple more examples.